say here at Kajun Roots Reseller, if you give me an offer, and I'll take it with no problem. I got an offer. I got the dollars. Let me have it, please. I got the dollars. Let him have it. You got the dollars? We got the offer? Let him have it with no problem. Let him have it.
Hello, 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 everyone, and good morning on this Tuesday, Mardi Gras Day. Even though they're not having Mardi Gras this year, I want to make sure I did send Trent his link. I think I did. I think I did. Did I? Oh, no. Trent has no electricity where he is at, so doing rolling blackout. I get the power when it... I will get power. I will be okay. So he doesn't have electricity right now. He's out. He just sent me a message. So as of right now, would it be just myself? I was just seeing some messages. Yeah, he's got no electricity right now, and so definitely keep him in your thoughts and prayers. Like everybody in Texas who's dealing with all this serious weather that they're having down south. First in the chat this morning we have is Lucky Charms. Miss Wendy gets them pie points this morning. Hello, hello. Brian and Natasha from Willing and Dealing. Hello. I watched your video. Yes, it was awesome. Also, if you haven't saw Trent's video last night, he did the 50 state challenge because he did get the box, and he is sending it on its way. So if you haven't checked out that video last night, he did put one out last night about him unboxing it. So definitely check it out. I wanted some pies, but also always my waistline probably doesn't need it. Yeah, I always say it like that, little on the lips, but forever on them hips. Hello, Paul. Good morning. Hello, and welcome. Oh, we have Picky Nikki. Hello, hello, and welcome. Good morning. Let's see who else is next. Thrifty Junker. Hello, hello, and good morning. Melissa. Hello, good morning, and welcome. Hope everybody's having a good day, and hopefully not too bad with the weather. The Flippin' Sports Guy. Hello, hello, and good morning. Good morning, my cuz from Louisiana Solar Seller. Happy unofficial Mardi Gras. Exactly. They're not having it this year, but there are some people who are still having little get-togethers and things like that. Sleeping and lurking. Well, hello, Kevin. Good morning. Good to see you. The Mystery Flipper. Good morning. Hello, and welcome. Susanna's Chronicle. Hello, hello, and welcome. Good morning. Let's see. My family is in Texas and without power as well. Yeah, I did hear that on the news this morning, and they had another pile-up. Crazy no power. There's people... As cold as yeah, that's what it was saying on the news this morning. That that's the worst thing about it is them not having power and as cold as it is. Most of people have no electricity. I spoke to Louis Armstrong. He has no power. Yeah, so definitely keep them in your thoughts and prayers, and hopefully they can stay warm. I know here we didn't get snow like they said we were going to get, but we do have a lot of nasty rain that's actually freezing the streets. So even our driveway is iced up. And it looks like it's been doing that all night. So I want to thank each and every one of y'all for coming out and showing your love and support to the channel. Please make sure you do hit the thumbs up so we get some kind of credit of some kind showing your love and support to the channel. Chat, there we go. So how's everybody doing? Yesterday I did a lot of my listings. Got that done. Cooked dinner. Did bingo. Had a good turnout last night, so it was definitely a nice day for a bingo game for everyone who came. A lot of good winners, too. A lot of good prizes. Well, thank you, Picky Nikki. I saw someone in one of the auctions last week or week before last that was doing vests like what I'm wearing, but they were in different colors. And then that reminded me that I do have my set that I usually wear with the hat, matching hat, bow tie, and the vest. So I figured I'd dress up a little bit in honor of Mardi Gras, which is not happening this year. And, of course, tomorrow's our Ash Wednesday for those who celebrate the Lent season. Thankful to stay just warm enough. Philly area to be rained last night. Not to get ready for the thumb of the snow set. Yeah, no, we're supposed to get some Thursday and Friday. Or maybe, Thursday and Friday, I think it is. I am wrapped up in electric blankets, so I'm probably not leaving the house. I hear that. Yeah, because I heard it was supposed to get down to the teens in home where my family lives in Louisiana. Thursday and Saturday. Oh, okay. Yeah, we're going to get some here Thursday night and Friday morning, supposedly. Good morning, Yugi. All right. So hopefully Trent gets his electricity soon so he can do some things he needs to done, because I know he's been wanting to get some listings done. But he did do his video last night. And there's the link if anybody would like to come in. It is pinned at the top. Today I have 18 drafts ready to go. I got 6 more packages to wrap and pack for eBay. And then I have to pack and wrap and label all the winners from bingo last night. Well, I don't know the temperature. I'm supposed to get in the 40s today, which is weird. I'm looking at all these messages I got. Let's see what the temperature is right now. $28. What was this morning? Let's see, new freshen. Oh, it went up to 34. So it's getting a little bit. It's supposed to be up to the 40s today. Good morning. Let's see, Nate. We are supposed to get 12 inches of, but got really rain only. I just hope it's right. Yeah, that's what they said too for here, but we got all rain so far. And it's like a big old slush outside on the back patio. It's currently 24. Yeah, it's 34 right now here. Mimicking you back by Silver. Hello, and good morning. Yes, it's the Mardi Gras color hat. Matches the vest and the bow tie. I'm a little crooked here, but that's okay. Currently 38 and going to be 40. Yeah, it's supposed to be in the 40s this whole all day, supposedly. So we'll see. Nate, every day I'm hustling. Hello, and good morning. Welcome. And I want to thank all the messages and comments and everything I got yesterday, as well as this morning. And also hoping that everybody had a good time last night on bingo, and then again on Dana's show last night. I need to get some videos done. I got a lot of videos taped. I just got to start editing them and getting them out. And then I hopefully can go to the antique mall this Thursday. I'm getting things together to go put in the booth and get that filled back up. So that's my plan for this week. So what else is everyone's plans for the day? I know a lot of us are staying in. I know I am. The only time I got to get out is go to the post office. And I'm going to try to do that right after lunch when they open back up at 12:30. That way I know it's going out today. Pearling Profits. Hello, and good morning. Welcome. Yeah, and Robert had to work from home today because of the road conditions, so he's working from home today. Did you see my new updated on Fimora? Did you see the new update on Fimora? You can take out gaps with no sounds to save a good hour or two. Wait. It says, did you see the new update on Fimora? You can take out gaps of no sounds and save me a good hour and a half. Wow, I didn't realize that. No, I haven't checked it. I haven't opened it back up all week. Actually, I did it last week. So yeah, I haven't done it again since the update. And usually when I open it, it automatically asks us to update. So I always do that. Doing more listings. I got quite a bit done yesterday, but have a lot more to do. Yeah, I do too. Sorting jewelry. What? Thank you for being in Florida. Thankful to be in Florida. The 60s today. Yeah. Johnny, Tina said that roads are so bad in Connecticut. So many accidents were bad, turning into ice roads. And yeah, that's why Robert brought his computer in our home, because we knew it was going to be somewhat icy. but they were saying this morning how bad it was. They were driving around this morning on the news showing the areas in the main city areas, even on the main streets, and iced up. It's 1 here. Haven't had electricity in 24 hours. Oh, Lord Jesus. Sorry to hear that, D. The Southern Vintage Picker. Hello, hello, and welcome. My cousin says, I'm going to list. I'm done sitting. I'm dog sitting, but I brought a total. Oh, that's cool. And there's my friend from New Orleans, my BBF, Miss Hillary Shelby. Hello, hello, and good morning. 24 degrees. Yeah, I heard in south of you they're going to be supposed to be up to 18 or 19 degrees today. We did watch it on the we looked it up and see. I'm still waiting on $300 plus worth of Pokemon cards to show up in months and a half. Oh wow. Well, hopefully they come in for you soon. Here in Florida, it's 77 right now, but no, I'm south. There's a lot of difference in the temperatures in Florida everywhere. Lisa, it's 72 where Paul's at. Wow. That is definitely some difference in temperature there. Hello, hello, and welcome, Lisa C. Hello, and welcome. Everybody saying hello. Yeah, don't forget today at 11 o'clock, the Amy at Hot Mess Thrifter will be on at 11 on her morning show. And then after that, at 12 o'clock, will be Dawn and Mary at Two Hip Chicks at 12 o'clock on their channel. They go on live every Tuesday and Thursday. A good day to eat some warm comfort food and work on listings. I hear that. Yeah, I got a beef roast I want to cook. That's what I'll be probably cooking for dinner tonight. I'm ready to go for tonight. Although I do have some gumbo left, I might even eat that. Cooked up chicken and sausage gumbo. So I have a question on something that someone said in reference to, and I want to get your opinion on it because I'm thinking about doing something for those who have an eBay store. I'm still doing a little bit of research on it, but I've heard some people call it a cha-ching-a-thon, contest kind of thing. I'm still trying to look at the difference. I'm looking at a couple of channels that have done it to see how they did it, and they think they did it like once a month. And somebody asked me about that as far as if we can do it on the morning show. And so I am looking at how to do it and how they did it as far as these a couple of other channels. And what it is basically the event title would be to support other eBay resellers, which will be highlighting a new member in a live show where the eBay store, if you'd be interested in participating every day, or maybe every day, but I haven't decided how often yet, to possibly do some type of shout out on your eBay store, but also promote certain items on your eBay store to have sales possibly. So I'm looking at the details on that to how to do that. Nate is saying he's dropping a video today at 11:30, so definitely check that out. I think it usually does that as a premiere. Gumbo sounds really good. Making stuffed shells today. Oh, cool. Yeah, I love some gumbo. Well, hello, Steven. SW Records. Hello, hello, and good morning. So yeah, I'm gonna work out the details. I know someone last week, I think it was, I did take a screenshot of it to remind myself to do some research on it, which I have been doing. I do have a couple more areas to look at of others who are doing it. So I've basically been watching some videos. So I'm going to work out the details to that because I did see that someone did ask about it last week. I know we did a show and tell So if that's something you'd be interested in doing once a week, maybe every Thursday, email me and let me know. Again, like I did last time, we did share pictures where some of the people that were in the chat at the time sent me pictures to show because they didn't feel comfortable coming on, which is fine. That way you can email me at least the pictures, and then I can tell who it is when we're showing it and what it is. As a show and tell for the oldest items of something that is antique that you own, no, it does not include your personal spouse or persons in physical body form. It just means something that you either collect or that you have that is old that you enjoy, and you have as a collectible item. So that's definitely something I would like more feedback on if y'all want to do it more often. I know we did it once so far. And so if that is something you're interested in, always shoot me an email or message through Facebook Marketplace or Instagram. And all that is in the description bar below. You're more than welcome to send me information if you're interested, and we can go from there. I want to see about how many may be interested in doing something like that on a weekly basis with the show and tell, and also showcasing at least 2 at a time or more eBay stores. That way, if you want to push your eBay store and promote it, we can do that as well. And I'm working out the kinks for that. Hello, and welcome, Philly Flipper, Mr. Paul. Hello, and good morning. Let's see what's going on, Paul. No people, you're talking all on of the fun out, taking all the fun out. No people. Huh. I don't know what that means. Hello, April. Good morning. Hello, and welcome. So, anywho, definitely, if you're interested in wanting to participate, again, I am thinking of ways to do this. I do have a few more other videos to watch to see how they did it. And from what I understand, they only did it once a month. But someone did request that I would do that maybe in the morning show. And so to do that, I'm going to do some more research and see about how to promote eBay stores for others, so they can get some sales, and also kind of like a contest somewhat. So I'm gonna figure it out, and then we'll go back from there. We'll go from there. But if you are interested, just notify me and let me know if you'd be interested, and then we'll go from there. And as far as picking out, maybe if you have certain items you want to pull on your store for to show, to work it out. I'll figure it out. So yeah. Yes, by the way, the reason I'm by myself this morning is Trent is out of electricity. He is in Texas, and a lot of people in Texas do not have electricity at this time. So please keep them in your thoughts and prayers as they're going through this with all that cold, with the snow and everything they're having, and then again, no electricity. On top of that, I saw in the news this morning where that most of Texas, where it's been snowing, they've gotten so much that is the most they've ever had in the record history, from what I'm understanding. They did talk about it on the news this morning. And so, yeah, there's a lot of people in Texas without electricity. So hopefully they're able to stay warm, especially with all this snow they're getting. It's doing well. You look so sad. I don't know why. And also today, hopefully, with this weather we're having, your outfit is full of electricity. Thank you, chat. That was only the epic show. Yes, that was an epic show yesterday. We had power out for 24 hours. Oh my God. Crank up the generator. Are y'all still without power now, Storage Stalker? I hop on in 30 and join you yeah, the link is at the top. You're more than welcome. The bow tie could be too tight. No, it's one of those elastic ones. Today we're also looking at, hopefully they can come out. One of our garage doors had broke and the motor went out, and so now I have the company coming out today. Hopefully they'll let me know by giving me a call. Hopefully it'll be fixed, because the motor went out, so the door doesn't open and close, and it's in the open position, so I have to manually close our door on one side. So that's something we've been having to When Robert has to go to work, I have to open and close the door for that reason, to get him in and out. Loosen the bow tie. Yes, indeed. There are 3 people named Paul. Yes, there is. Yep. The power is back on now. Our ice is now covering 6 inches. Oh, Lord. Yeah, they did say y'all had a lot of snow because they did show it. In fact, I saw, I'm not sure where he is located. Chuck, not Chuck. Bobby, the cab guy. He started his video yesterday with the pictures of his snow in the background, in the backyard. It looks just like our backyard, as much snow as they had. Can't keep track of all of us, Chuck. Remember, you're my favorite, Paul. Aw. Yes, indeed. So yeah, that's basically what we got to do. And I had to cancel the dog's appointment today because of all the ice. I wasn't driving in it today. So I got to make sure they're going to call me when they can reschedule it. Good morning, Nate Pie, Trinkets, and Doodads. How are you doing this morning, Nate? Thank you, Nate. Good to see you this morning. Did I miss any comments? So anywho, like I said, if y'all interested in wanting to get involved with the morning show on the promoting your eBay store, I'm still looking at getting that all rounded up. And if you're interested, just shoot me an email, and that way I can see about how many will be interested, and that'll determine how often we do it. But I am going to be looking into it a little bit more to see how often and how to kind of put it together. There is Iris's eBay, Etsy. She does a lot of handcrafted items. Check her out. Don't forget, you can drop your links to your channel so that others can check to make sure they're still subscribed to you, as well as making sure they have the notification set. That way they can get notifications when you do come out with a video. As well as you can also drop your links to any platforms that you sell on. That way you can get other eyes on it, because of the fact that helps those that are new. That way when they're sourcing, they can check out what they can source for, or give them ideas while they're sourcing. So that's another way to share that with others. Good morning, Love Hollas. Hello, hello, and good morning. Yeah, I figured it's a Mardi Gras, and all the colors are Mardi Gras colors. This is my Mardi Gras hat, the bow tie, and the vest. I had pulled it out of the closet with my vest and dress outfits that I keep, and figured I'd put it on this morning. I had a hard time finding my hat because I couldn't remember where I put it, and I had picked it up. I forgot where I picked it up at when I moved here. So, but I found it. Just like all the other hats I have. Good morning, Jennifer. Hello, hello, and good morning, and welcome. There's the channel. Let me make sure I am still subscribed, because I noticed yesterday I did check a couple of links, and something went wrong. The storage stacker. Your link is not working. You may want to check it. It's telling me it's not working. Yeah, I got ours is at 76 subs. Johnny, do you make a king cake? No, I usually buy them. It's a lot of work to make a king cake. I have made one in the past, but it's so much work that I don't care to make it. I just rather buy it. And there are certain places that I love buying king cakes from. But yeah, I didn't order any this year. Trying to keep the weight off. That was one of my downfalls. For everything, like Mardi Gras was always eating all kind of good stuff, but there are a few places that in New Orleans they will ship you a king cake. But yeah, it's a lot of work. But I don't make it every year. Usually I buy. Well, thank you, Jennifer. She just put the correct link in there for you. That way you can check out to make sure you're still subscribed. And there is the storage stackers link. Jennifer just put it in there for everyone. There's Kevin's link. And also just go back and check and see if you're still subscribed, and if you're not, because I know we noticed the last couple of days, Robert and I have been talking about that, where there is some channels for some reason, we go back and we thought we were subscribed and it wasn't there. So definitely help out and check everybody's channel out, and also every now and then, just go show them some love and support and check out their videos. And don't forget to comment or even the thumbs up, because that does help the channels for when you're watching their channels. And for me, what I usually do is I have a list, and Robert actually started one too. A watch later playlist. That way, if I'm in the middle of a chat somewhere and I see someone with a link to their channel, and I'm in a chat or I'm in someone's chat, I will go ahead and right-click it and then also tap on one of their videos and put watch for later, so I can go back and watch that channel. And so I'm still catching up on those. Also, if you haven't seen Brian and Natasha's last video, last week they already hit 300, and now they're doing a 400 sub giveaway because now they're over 400 subs. So you may want to check out their channel. There is a video they put out. It was actually yesterday because I watched it yesterday. That way you can go back and be part of their 400 sub giveaway, because they're definitely over the 400 now. Let's see, I have so many I sub to, impossible to check. Yeah, it is hard sometimes, but also if you want, what I do is I use this link where you can go and do this on your list of subs that you have. I did copy it, so I don't have to think about where it's at. If you go to your channel, while you're in your channel actually, and you type in, go to this link that I just put in the chat, there is a list that will pop up of all your subs. And at that time, you can actually go to each one of them and see if you have the notification set up. That way you don't have to search each person's channel. Whereas this list will pull up everything you have. And there's the little link right there. If you do that, it'll pull up a list of everybody you're sub to. And then they'll have the column of the notification bell. And it'll let you know if you have it set or not. That would be easy for you to set your links, notifications for all those you do have as your subscribers. I did that myself because of the fact that I did notice that of some, I thought I had the notification set and I didn't. And that happens. So you can use that link and it'll help you bring up all your one list and just follow the bells and see who you don't have a notification set up on. And you can set them up on that list. Already halfway to 500. That is awesome. So yeah, put your links in the chat so everybody can check out your channels. I know Jennifer's been putting in some links for everyone, but definitely help each other out. And again, when you have a chance, go and always check out a channel a video and hit the thumbs up because that does help their channel. Well, let's see. I'm done subbing, to be honest. I subbed 7 people here last week and received none so far. I'm done with supporting. Well, I'm so sorry to hear that, Kevin. I noticed you were like at 252 the last time I checked this your channel. I finally hit 300 subs yesterday. We'll be doing a giveaway soon. Oh, cool. Congratulations, Chuck. So if you haven't checked out the channel for Kevin, there's a link in the chat. Check it out, sub to him, and hopefully he'll come back and do some more videos. I know we did a sub thing yet last week, and I'm sorry to hear that, Kevin. Want to learn about sports cards? Big money you could make finding cards at flea markets, yard sales, and sealed retailers at Walmart and Target. There's the link. I actually need to, someone had told me yesterday, I'm trying to remember where it was, in reference to, and it might have been Nate. I had gotten all those Pokemon cards, and there was 3 of them for sure that was high dollar, supposedly from the the link that I used to scan the cards, and so he did refer me to. So I'll have to check that out. Maybe I might get him sent in for grading. Walmart Target needs to put limits on can get cards. Yeah, I spoke to the guy at Walmart when I was there with Robert, and I want to say it was Saturday, maybe Sunday. I think it was Sunday. And I asked the guy, I said, what's the deal with the cards where every time I come in, because I was looking for top loaders. And the one store we went to, they didn't have anything there, so I thought maybe they moved it to the sporting goods section. So I went back there, and the guy says that is an independent company, that they have not been filling up the shelves. And I'm noticing that the area where they keep them up in the front, they are taking it over with as seen on TV products, and very little area left for cards or top loaders or anything. So I asked him, so are y'all planning on discontinuing that completely, or what's going on? And he just said that they haven't been back in a while to fill them up. So hello, Aris. Hello, and good morning. So again, I'm not sure what's going on, but we did go to a second Walmart where I was able to get some top loaders. They only had 4 packs left, so I got them all. But I need to check and see if we do have a comic book store or something like that that may have them locally, but I have not found any locally here. Again, I may not be looking right, but again, I don't get out a lot. The last packs I found scored 2020 football. Yeah, I'm not too familiar with all that. I know there was a lot, but again, I need to do some more research on those. I do have some football. I have a lot of ice hockey, so I definitely need to check into all that. But I did scan out over 1,200 Pokemon cards, and I was very surprised at some of them, the value. I wish, and one, there was 2 of them that said it was a, I want to say it said something like certified or a secret rare card is what it showed up as, which I've never heard of those, but yeah, it popped up when I scanned it. I haven't found cards in a month. Our target has a line of 10. I think a line of 10 plus people every time I go to 6 a.m. Oh wow. Yeah, I haven't figured it out here, so I just stopped going. I know when it first started being a big thing about getting the cards, the shelves were always empty. And ending up buying in Amazon, off of Amazon when I went after top loaders and local stores were out. Yeah, well, I got 4 packs for right now because I do have some cards that I definitely need to get them in the top loaders. But yeah, this one that said it was a something, I just forgot what I said already, but the rare one, a secret rare was what it was called. How do you highlight a person's name in orange? What you need to do is type the word, do the @ sign, which is the shift 2 @, and then you start typing their name, and their name should pop up, and you just click on it and enter, and that's how that person will show up in orange. And that's in any chat. If you're in somebody's chat and you're trying to get in touch with the person by saying something and letting them see it, as long as you put, like, say @, which is shift 2, and @ let's say Kajun Roots Reseller. Once you start hitting KAJ, it'll pop up on the top where you're typing it. You can click on it and then hit enter, and it'll show up orange for that person to see it. And it's usually only for the person that you did that with on their @. I know Pittsburgh stores have the customer service limit people. Yeah, I noticed some of the Walmarts have certain limits on certain things, and some grocery stores have limits on certain things. Orange is the channel owner. Yeah. There you go. How do you scan cards? It's actually the app that everybody's been talking about, and so I downloaded it. It is only used, this particular app, you can use it for Pokemon cards, Yu-Gi-Oh cards, and Magic cards. It is T, I'm going to type it in the chat in capital letters, TCG, and then player. And you can find that app on your phone, and when you scan, it'll give you, just from the card itself, it'll give you an idea of what it's selling, what they're buying, I guess what they buy it for. I don't know the whole thing like that about that yet. I just started using it, but I did notice when I scanned a card, if you tap on that card, you can go back in there and give it a grading of what you see on the condition of the card, and then it'll give you an adjustment in price of what they think it might be worth. And I think that's what they use, gauging it for what they pay you for it if you want to sell it to them, is what I'm understanding. I'm not sure. I just started using the app. So maybe someone like Nate or someone who does those, use those channels, definitely can let you know for sure. Hello, good morning. Welcome, Swamp Picker. Hello, and good morning. You on phone? Yeah, I use it on the phone. Yeah, Glenn, how is everything in Louisiana for you? Unless you're on the phone, then you have to type the whole name. Right. Yeah, I don't use my phone. It's aggravating. I'm glad that the card industry is back, but can't wait to get back to the collector's edition. Yeah, in the industry. Yeah. It didn't work. Yeah, if you're on your phone, it won't work. But it will work. I know I can do that on my tablet or the computer or laptop. But as far as my phone, I don't do it on the phone because I don't think you can. If it only shows up in orange when the person you tagged, correct. Only the person sees it. Yeah, only the person you put at in their name. When you go into the typing bar where you type in something or say something, and you just do the shift 2, which is your at, and you start typing that person's name, and it only show up orange for that person. It won't show up in the chat that I know of. Hello, 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 Mike from January House. Hello, good morning and welcome. Hey, Johnny, Miss Julie. Hello, hello, and welcome. I got a phone call during bingo last night. Did I win? I don't think you did. I'm confusing if you were. I maybe a joke. I'm not sure, but I don't think. I can check the list. I'll have everything written down when it happens. Well, hello, 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 and welcome everyone. Hey, Jerry Kajun of the Fat Tuesday. Yep, it's Mardi Gras. Didn't see Beat Me Morning. Nicky Picky. Good morning, everybody. Saying everybody good morning. Now you got me curious. I don't. Yeah, okay. I didn't think you were. I know you were in the chat, but yeah, okay. I slept right through bingo. Yeah, we had a good night last night. We had a lot of people in the chat. I think at one point it looked like it was getting like to 58, 59 people at one time, which was awesome. We had a good bingo last night, though. I went through almost all the bags. I didn't have many left. Yeah, I think so too. She said she is. It's all good. By the way, if y'all see, I've been having this issue with someone who is trying to be a bully, sending me emails, and come to find out last night again, we had someone who I've been having issues with that comes in the chat, which I have banned and removed, and I've reported. And now they're still coming in, and be careful when you see certain ones like that, because this person is using other people's channels and coming in as that person. And the reason I know this to be for true and real is because that person sent me an email last night and filled out the bingo form with the name that was used in the screen name. I went to look it up, and it was actually a man's channel with videos, and she used his name in the chat. And so when she won bingo last night, she sent me the message through the form that I have everybody fill out, and it was her. So, and I had a gut feeling it was. Everybody may know her as I'm trying to remember her real name, because that's how bad it is. She's been coming in with so many different names. Let me see here. But last 2 weeks, actually last night, she did use three different people's channels as hers. And when she sent me the prize form, she had to put her information in, and sure enough, it was her. Let's see, winning forms. And let's see here. Samantha what? Dungans. Last night she used Halo Tiger's screen name, and it's a man. He has a channel with videos. And so, yeah. So I've been reporting her every time, because she's not only, when she sends me the emails, even though she's using the person's name of their channel in the chat, when she emails me, it even shows the name from the chat, but in parentheses, it's her email with her name. So that's how I know it's her. And she's been constantly demanding that I send her moon pies. I heard you say that last night. Yes, and what happened was, I caught it, and I kept deleting the names, because she even did the, I don't know if anybody knows the channel Unbeatable. Well, last week she used the word Unbeatable, then she added the word Brian behind it, and kind of found out the Unbeatable channel is his name is Brian. So then she uses that last week, and I caught it, reported it. This week, yesterday, she comes in, and then she just adds Unspeakable with an S, And then she uses Brian's with an S. So I did the same thing and reported that one. Then she came in as Unbeatable Frog. Then she came on in as Halo, and then she came on at I'm trying to remember the woman's name, something green, something green from the Friends. Has pies. So that is what she's been doing, and so I have been reporting every one of the ones that she's been doing because she is taking people's names from their channel and using it as her own. Then she emails me. So if y'all see, like last night, I did confirm that that person that won, it was her. And I do not believe in you coming into the chat and someone else's channel name and you're playing the part of them and it's not them. That's not right. That's perjury in my book, and that's like being a thief. I heard you say that last night. Yeah, and the two numbers, when I asked T to verify, she had both names, and I can't remember the woman's name. It was something green. She plays on Friends, and she used her name, and she was in the chat under both names, on the Halo Tiger and something green. Well, when I looked it up and we had the same numbers for both, we knew it was her. Because she kept coming in with different names throughout the night. I hate that when they leave you alone. Oh my God, she's one. It couldn't be finally winning a moon pot. And yes, exactly what it was. Yeah. But again, I'm not going to send that prize to her because that wasn't her name in the chat. She used someone else's name while being in the chat. And I looked up that person's video on your YouTube channel, and he does have a channel. It is a guy. And that's 2 times that she's used someone's name from their actual YouTube channel. So be on the lookout for her when she's in your chats, because that's not cool. Does these people really have nothing better to do? Exactly. Let's see. Perfecting Pearls, Julie. Hello, hello, and welcome. So yeah, that was pretty crazy last night, but yes, it was Samantha. And so I'm putting that out due to the fact that she is using other channels' names when she goes into people's channels. And her name is Samantha Dominique or Donegan. And she used to come in the chats as that name, but now she's hiding behind other people's screen names in their YouTube channels. So be on the lookout if she's in other channels and other chats under different names. And the reason it catches her really easy is because she's not wrenched and she comes in with different names. So that's how I'm able to catch her. And I have reported every name she uses. Yes, she does have a serious issue. Group highs. Let's see. I bought one of those cups. I think you're going to use it as part of the 300 sub. Oh, cool. Yeah, when I ever do get to 1,000, I will be giving away merchandise. I don't like it when bullies go after my friends. I hope you can chat. And again, she did that last week, but she came in this week with that same name, but added the S's behind it. She was first in the chat last night. And so I knew immediately it was her. And so when she won, I had made sure that she filled out a form, and sure enough, she did, and used the name Halo Tiger. Yeah, that's going a little bit too far. So there's no way to stop them because they keep changing their name. Exactly. And that does stink. But again, I have only one person I've ever blocked, and that is her. But every time she comes in a different name, those get added to the block list. So the more she gets names and I catch it, the more she'll be on there. But I need to call and see what I can do about that, because I'm sure they can track it through the IP address. Dan the Answering Man. Hello, hello, and good morning. Sorry you're going. That's okay, because I've been beating it. I've been taking care of it every time she does it. But last night, it gave it away when she had the bingo numbers twice in the chat, but we didn't catch it until after when she screened bingo twice. And then when I verified that both the same numbers were the same person, and she had filled out a form, and sure enough, she used that person's screen name. It's called the Dick. Yeah, but she can go right there to her local Dollar Tree or Walgreens and buy her own. It wouldn't be so bad if she wouldn't be demanding I would put it back on, but no, ain't gonna happen. But I am going to be doing a giveaway when I do reach 1,000. I will be giving away shirts and coffee mugs and a little package for when I do hit that. But it's going to be a while. But I also have personalized license plates ready to go as well. Moon Goddess Treasures. Hello, hello, and welcome. Good morning. Let's see, Miss Julie. Everybody's saying hello to each other. Exactly. Like you said. identity theft. Yep, it is low scale, but it's still the same. Yep. No, I'm not. I will not be sending that prize out because I do have the form, and that will be part of my evidence when I go to get in touch with YouTube to find out what I can do. Because she's the only one I've been having this issue with from day one when I started doing bingo, and it started getting. She had no problem at first, but every now and then I'll give out good. I send out care packages, and it started when in February. No, maybe January. I can't remember now. Anyway, it was somebody else's birthday, and I sent them a box of moon pies for their birthday. Well, she kept bombarding my emails, 14 emails in the same day with the same comment. It's my birthday this month. You didn't send me my moon pies. You better send it now. I need my moon pies. I sent back a message. Go to the store and buy your own, boo. Someone needs to send her some. Yeah, exactly. And it's been going on for a while, but that's when it really started because I didn't send her no moon pies for her birthday. Wendy, yesterday I received the prize you sent me. Yeah, and I also wanted to tell Wendy I did get both of your packages. I want to thank you very much, and I will be taking care of that one item you sent in the package. I don't get it. YouTube, that's serious for her to be doing all that. Yeah, exactly. And every now and then she does pop up in the channel, but then she doesn't say anything. She just sits there. I understand she might have an illness, but that does not entitle her to do that. She shouldn't even be on the internet to begin with if that's the case. That is my opinion, and only my opinion, and does not reflect this channel. That is my opinion only. I will be a guest on her auction tonight. Thrifting Adventures. Oh, cool! Congratulations. Hopefully, we'll have to check it out. 8 away from 100. Well, I'm not seeing that in the private chat. No, StreamYard did. Probably because I didn't get there yet. Checked up. Let's get fired up. Yeah. Trending this morning. Trent. No, he has no electricity. He's out of electricity where he's at in Texas. There's a lot of people in Texas because of the snowstorms. They don't have electricity. But he will, if he gets it by the time before the show ends, he will be back. Trent, okay, he has power over there. He said he wasn't sure. He sent me a message saying he doesn't. Being a guest on the channel too. But he said he'll be in as soon as if they have the electricity back. And a lot of people are out of electricity in Texas where all that. Call the police, cyber stalkers, see if she likes moon pies from the commissary. That is funny. Let's see. Patrick, hello, and good morning. Sorry I missed your morning show this morning. I was packing orders, and by the time I finished and I got on the computer, I realized that you were live. Good morning.
Good morning.
How you doing? Good to see you. All them great videos you're putting out. So how's everything in your area?
I gotta turn that off. There we go. Can you hear me still?
Yep.
Okay, cool.
Clear. Ain't clear.
I'm good this morning.
Cool. And how's the weather in your area?
We have about 5 inches of snow outside, so.
Oh, okay. It looks like my backyard.
Yeah. A lot of people's backyard.
Yeah. I was watching Trent's video last night, and then I watched Bobby's channel, the Cap Guy, and that's how he started his video with the backyard full of snow. And I said, yeah, that looks like our backyard. So how are you doing, and what is going on in your neck of the woods?
I'm doing great. Putting out videos like crazy now.
Yeah, I know. I'm trying to keep up.
I want to do a get to know me video, hopefully today, and get that out. I may premiere that one so I can get some live feedback. I don't know.
Right. If y'all haven't seen who's in the chat,
Harry
Tornado Josh is in the chat.
Hey, Josh.
Hello. You have YouTube open, or you're streaming with YouTube Live?
I have it in another picture or another thing.
If you have YouTube open, you might want to mute it because that's where the backup.
Yeah, I muted it. Yes.
Okay. Yeah, it sounded like it had a feedback for a minute there. So, what you have planned for the day?
I am listing. I have a lot of I have a lot of hauls that I need to list and video, and so that's my plan since I'm snowed in. That's what I'm going to do.
Right. So what other video are you going to come out with?
Well, I want to do the get to know me video. I just did a haul video, so I want to do something different. And then I need to do a what sold probably as well, just to kind of break it up. So
yeah. Yeah, Dan the Answer Man, I'm not sure because someone did say she was under the age of 18. Some say she's a lot older. I don't know, but I do know that one time she was doing that on Victoria's channel, and Victoria and I and Larry were doing the bingos, and she would come in there, and they said that she was underage. So I don't know the whole story. I just know that she needs help. So I noticed you've been doing a lot of videos. What is it? What's your goal at right now on your subs? Where are you at right now?
I think I'm at 47.
Oh, we need to get you higher than that.
Yeah.
Don't forget to put your link in the chat so everybody can go check out your channel. Yeah. Shipping so much. I needed company. I hear that, Josh. If y'all haven't checked out Josh's channel, definitely you might want to go check him out. He's got a lot of knowledge and he does a lot of videos. He does lives as well, so check him out. Perfecting Pearl says, hope everyone had a great day today. I've got to take a nap. I hear that. Everybody's saying hello to each other. Who is on the panel with you?
I'm Thrifty Junker.
Yes. And it's Dina. Dina, okay. I always was afraid to say your name and say it wrong.
That's okay. My grandma used to call me Deanie, so yes.
Oh, cool. She got your cookies today. Good. Yeah, I was hoping that everybody would get them before I start mailing out the ones from yesterday's bingo. Auction. Thank you, Chuck. So yeah, there's Harry Tornado's channel link. And also there is Thrifty Junker. That's Dina's link to her channel. Check her out. Try to subscribe to her. She's still new at the game, but she has been putting out a lot of content. If you haven't checked out her channel, you may be missing out. And there's her link to all her little items. Look at this. She got it all nice and set up. That way you get them all. I like that. How you did that. That thing you're using for links. What is that?
Linktree.
Oh,
Linktree.
I see it now.
Yeah.
That is cool. I need to do that.
Yeah, that's been handy.
I like that. Jennifer Jill's channel. I love watching you. In fact, my first video I did was because of Josh. That's when I first started doing YouTube. I would watch the channels. It was him, lots of Josh. There was 3 Joshes on the channel, and that was one of the first groups of people that I used to watch. Except also as far as like Tommy, there was Tommy, Anthony, and Nate as groups as well. And I used to watch them all the time. And Josh used to always say, if you're gonna do it, just get in there and do it, because I was always leery about doing YouTube. And so one day he did a video. It was a challenge kind of thing of a hashtag a video he did, and I did it, and I've been doing it ever since. So that's what really got me to get into it and break the nerves of getting that first video out. Gotta work later, man. Have a good day. Don't work too hard. Hopefully the weather's not too bad for you in Louisiana. That's what it was to start this video. Yep. And that's what I started my first video on, was when he did that challenge. If you look back on my first video, I did a video about myself after, but that's the video I actually started. My first video was hashtag sorts. And if you want to watch that video and know a little bit more about it, I had reached out to Josh to see if he'd be okay with me doing it. And I didn't get to do it this year because it was too late by the time I was able to think about doing it. But it will be coming out again this year. I will start it off again because he said I could. So look out for that this year. You never know. So tell everybody a little bit about yourself. And she's got the links in the chat, so you can check out all her channels, all her platforms. And I'm going to let you because there are some people that are in the chat that may not know about you. So give everybody a little bit about yourself and what you do and your platforms you sell on.
Sure. So I am a nurse by trade. I have been a nurse for 26 years, almost 27. I am not in the bedside nursing realm anymore. I quit that about 6 years ago, and I do a contractor position as a nurse. So when COVID hit, my position basically was nothing. I didn't work for a few months, and I went for a few months without working, and I started. I went through a purge challenge, with someone. Somebody that I watch a lot, and she encouraged everybody to purge and to start selling stuff that they were purging. And so I had dabbled with YouTube and online sales years ago. And so I knew I could do it. It was just a matter of figuring out new platforms and changes and stuff like that. So
Right.
I started selling on Mercari first. And then after I started selling stuff that was around my house, I'm like, I could be thrifting this stuff and reselling. So that's what I did. I started thrifting, but I was only looking for specific items. And so I didn't always find those things. And for some reason, I started watching resellers, and Josh was one of the first resellers, Matt, and then Kayla, she lives very near, she lives a couple hours from me. So I started watching all these people, and I'm like, oh my gosh, this stuff, I can really make a lot of money doing this. What am I doing? And so I sold on Mercari all through October, did a little bit on Facebook Marketplace, and then in January I jumped back over to YouTube or to eBay. And so I don't know why I haven't been doing this my whole life, because I love it.
It got you hooked quick though, didn't it?
Yes. So the reason why my name is Thrifty Junker, my grandmother, when we were young, we would stay a week at a time with my grandmother in the summertime during summer break, and she would take us junking. And so that's what she called it. Instead of thrifting or garage selling, she called it junking. We'd go junking. And so that's why, so my grandmother's not with us anymore. And so I thought, I'm going to call myself Thrifty Junker. Right. So that's where my name came from.
That is awesome.
Yeah. So
well, what platform you like the most as far as when you're selling though? Is it any particular platform you
I think I like Mercari because it's easy. There's not so many details like on eBay.
Right.
But if I use the sell as, sell the same as, that seems to help a lot. Which I understand eBay needs a lot of details for certain things all around the world. And so, but I will go back and forth and check each platform on certain items, because Mercari does better on certain things for me than eBay does.
Right.
So yeah, so I check a lot of things back on both just to see. I've stopped kind of selling on Facebook Marketplace for a little while, only because they had some issues that they were trying to iron out, and I may start cross-posting over there a little bit more again, but
right.
So
let's see here. Let me get you a link again. Copy, and I'll paste it here. This is her link for all her platforms. I love it because she has all of it done in Linktree, and I need to get that set up because I've never done it yet, but I definitely need to check it out. And so there's her links if you haven't subscribed to her yet. She's still on the 50, so we need to get her up there. If you haven't checked out her videos, you're doing how many videos a week lately?
Oh gosh, I just started a couple weeks ago, and I already have like 5 videos. So
exactly.
So yeah, the first one is awful, but it's the one that has the most watches. But it's The worst one.
Let's see something here. You have 6 videos total, and you did 4 in the last 30 days. So definitely, I have 2 I need to catch up on that I didn't do in the last 3 days. So definitely need to catch up on that because I did watch you 6 days ago. So definitely got 2 more to watch. So I try to watch every new channel, every new video that comes out as much as I can, especially when it's like people like you that are just starting out. And so to me, that gives you, I'm just showing some type of support and love to your channel because of the fact that because you're starting out new. I'll look at this one. Someone starting out new, and anyone that can go and start watching some of those videos, even if you do a small comment and the thumbs up, that boosts their morale so much. And that is a great thing to do because, again, I've heard from watching others when I first started that within the first year is the most of when someone decides to cancel or stop doing videos because they're not doing so well in the first year.
Yeah.
And it is a work in progress, but the more you work at it, the more you get comfortable with it. And you just got to always remember to bring something different to your channel because that's what everybody's looking for.
Yeah.
What's up, Patrick?
Good morning.
Morning, Patrick.
Good morning.
Good morning. Thanks
Did
for
you get
having
much
me.
sleep?
I'm sorry.
Did you get much sleep?
Pretty much the same as I normally do. So
Okay.
yes.
This morning I was up at 12:30 and I'm watching his channel and he's getting off while I'm just signing in for the morning. So yeah, it was pretty interesting. It's like, wow.
Yeah, no, you had just said hello and I had my cursor right over the end button. I'm like, oh man,
Right.
but my pipes were just killing me last night. I'm like,
Right.
it is time to close it down.
Yeah, you can only go so long. So what is the famous or the best thing to your go-to when thrifting or sourcing, Nina?
Well, when I first started, I was selling a bunch of Papered Chef, believe it or not.
Oh, wow. I love selling Pampered Chef.
Because I used to sell Pampered Chef years
Me
ago.
too.
And that's funny. And so I know a lot about it, and I know I can find it at the Goodwill super, super cheap. And so I would look for things that I knew a lot about, like Pampered Chef, Longaberger, Creative Memories, which is a scrapbooking company.
Right.
And I would find that stuff like brand new. And so I could flip it really, really quick usually. And since watching other people's videos, I'm learning so much about everything that I'm like, I have everything in my basement here.
Right.
And I'm like, maybe I need to find that thing that I really, really enjoy and not just everything. So
Right. I know when I go to antique malls and I find a lot of brand new still in the box, even sealed Pampered Chef items. And when I buy them and I sell them on eBay, it does not last long. It sells quick. And so I'm always looking for that. And I just finally found my first Tupperware container at a thrift store. And that's very few and far between. And another thing I have a hard time finding is the Whataburger baskets. For some reason, I can't find them.
Longaberger,
I'm always looking for them, though. Yeah, that's right, Longaberger.
Yeah,
hello,
they were made in Ohio, and I had invested in quite a bit of them, and actually went to the home office and watched them build them or weave them and all that. So I know a lot about those too. And so now I find them a lot now. I just a few days ago, I found a bunch of accessories for Longaberger. And so, 25 cents a piece things. And I'm like, heck yeah. So,
you know, it's amazing because I did not know that they made accessories because one day I was watching auction with Brandon from Lego Man. And he had a couple of those add-on little charms and stuff they put on the baskets. And I didn't know how to do that. So, one thing about watching other channels is a lot you can learn and then be on the lookout for.
Yeah, and those are like videos that I think I may want to do too, because I do know a lot about some of that stuff. So I may have just do a couple videos on just Pampered Chef and that way people kind of can look out for it. Cause
like when you were talking about purple, when we first started and we moved here, that's one of the things I did. And there was a lot of Pampered Chef stuff that I didn't touch. When I
Yeah.
sold, I had a lot of the cookbooks that you buy for the feed a family or the food pantry.
Uh-huh.
I bought a whole bunch of those, and I was giving them out as gifts on bingo because I had so many of them.
Yeah.
Like the little extra tools, the little scrapers for the corners
Mhm.
up here somewhere, and I had the fruit peelers, and I had all of that. And so
Yeah.
when I first started doing bingo, that was what I was giving away, and a lot of it because I had so much of it.
Yeah.
And
That's a good idea.
Well,
Because I still have.
I got rid of some of them, but I had so
Yeah.
much of it. I just started getting it together and said, look, I haven't used all this. It's just going to sit there. So when I purged, I started putting it even in bingo bags. Yeah.
Yeah. I have a bunch still left of the little $1 cookbooks. I'm like, now I know what I can do with those because you're not going to sell those for much. So,
No,
yeah.
no. And that was
Unless
a good
you
about it. It supported the food pantry for those
Yeah.
and the families who needed to feed the. It's called Feed America.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Simply Dana, hello, and welcome. So yeah, that's the best thing to do. And again, I'm always looking even at antique malls because it's amazing on how much people have in there and just have it for dirt cheap. And then you
Yeah.
can go on and sell it and make good money, and it sells quick.
I know that's what
I can use a scraper. I think I have a couple more left. I'll be looking for one, and I can send you one.
I was looking at my antique mall the other day and I'm like, man, I could just source here. Help these people out and I could source.
Exactly. Patrick, you saw this comment?
I did. Thank you.
I love Patrick. Yeah, I'm just now being able to watch some of the channels that I've subscribed to, and yeah, it's neat to see everybody's different ideas and what they do different.
And that's one good thing about it. You can always get, if there's something you're looking at wanting to do and you have an idea but you don't know how to actually implement it, watching other channels kind of help you decide which way you want to go. And that's why I do that too, especially when I first started. I was watching everyone's videos. But then as you get into it, it's hard to watch everybody's videos, but I try to watch everyone who comes out with a new video at least, especially in the morning when no one's live. And I get up at 12:30, 1 o'clock in the morning lately. I automatically play my playlist while I'm working and getting eBay orders together and pulling them and packing them and that kind of stuff. So that helps my playlist. So that's why I like doing that, because a lot of times I don't have the time at that moment. So I'll put it in a watch later list, and that's what I use for my playlist.
Yeah.
Well, hopefully if this thing is going to be successful that I'm doing, Late Night with Patrick Murphy. I love the overnight shift.
Yeah. And again, usually there's always someone that's on, but a lot of the ones that were doing it are doing them at different times of the day now. So it all depends on what time you get up and you want to just knock it out and be online. Thank you so much for all your supporting us. You guys are the best. And that's another thing I've been watching is Brian and Natasha. They put out a nice video almost every day, but they're growing so fast that I just watched their 300 sub giveaway video, and now they're already doing a 400, because when they did the video, they were almost over 400 already, or close to 400. And then when they did that video, they were already over 400, and so they just now recently did a 400 sub giveaway. And so somebody was saying that some people also get a boost when they doing videos and post it or do a video on YouTube. Oh no, Facebook Market on Facebook. I never even thought of that. So yeah, you just don't know when that's going to take off.
Yeah, Brian and Stephanie, Natasha, he's the one that encouraged me to come on this show and to start my, and then of course pushed me to put out. So I'm very
flies in your ears telling you to do it, huh?
Yeah, I'm very thankful to.
Here's another one y'all may know and watch and love. If you don't, you're missing out. Mr. Paul from Philly Flipper. Hello, Paul.
What's going on, guys?
How you doing?
You guys hear me good?
How's the weather in your neck of the woods?
Typical.
So have you been able to finish reorganizing your warehouse?
I feel like I showed the video on Saturday. I think it's in good shape now.
Okay, yeah, I'll watch that one.
I know where everything is. That's what's important, right?
That's important. You're right.
Nobody else does, but I know where everything is.
I'm the same way. I definitely know where everything's at.
Yeah.
How could we miss you, Paul?
That's right, Chuck. Chuck's the
I
best.
think one day he even admitted in his videos about he had a man crush on you. Or
Me?
somebody.
I thought he had a man crush on Froggy Flips.
That could be, that's right, Froggy Flips. You're right. I knew it was somebody.
I'm like the third wheel of that relationship.
So I heard in your video you were shorthanded. What happened? Somebody that stopped working with you?
Yeah, it's one like the biggest thing, like worst moves you can do is one guy quoted me in the middle of a job. Like, I have a moving company. That's all I mainly do. And in the middle of a move, he quit on me. So I spent all day yesterday interviewing people. So hopefully,
well, good luck.
I'll find somebody.
Yeah, it was Froggy.
Yeah. See, what's up, Jen? Jen's the best. You guys know that?
Yes,
Jennifer Hayes.
Mm-hmm.
She's always quick at putting links in the chat.
Yeah.
I find that every time we may be mentioning somebody that may be in the chat or somebody that we watch, she's got that link quickly.
Yeah, and she's like on everybody's show the same way, just boom, boom.
Yeah.
Her copy and paste skills are on point.
And also, you may want to go watch some of the videos if you've never watched Jennifer's videos before. And we can get her link in the chat. I have it, but I need to get to a program that I have all that listed on, and I need to get to it. But yeah, we definitely need to get Jennifer some watch hours. She does have some videos. She does have some things that she needs to get watch hours on. So if you can even get a playlist, if you have never watched her videos before, go ahead and show some love and support to Jennifer, as she does to each and every one of us, and start playing her videos on the playlist. Please.
Right.
Absolutely.
Yes, she is. Beautiful. So yes, she is. So what you have planned this fabulous Tuesday?
I bought a storage unit, believe it or not.
Oh, you did?
Yeah. So we'll see how that goes.
That's gonna be a new video then.
Probably. It's not that much stuff, so we'll see. The only reason I bought it has old Coke glass bottles in the front. That's the only reason I thought I saw.
Wow.
Nice.
That's my kind of unit. So we'll see what else is inside, but excited about it. We'll go there. I'm ordering a GoPro tonight too, so that's exciting. No more.
You have one? I thought you had some type of camera. What are you using? Your phone?
Yeah, always my phone. Yeah.
Wow.
Well, that's the best thing too when you start out. You have to start with whatever you have before you can get on with other and bigger items. That's what I always recommend.
Yeah, I do everything on my phone too, so that's kind of not good. Like I record, I edit on my phone, I post on my phone.
Mm-hmm.
So
Me too.
More posting on the recording on the PC now instead of
Exactly.
Yeah.
Jennifer did put Philly Flipper's link in the chat. If you haven't subscribed to him, you might want to go check him out because he does a lot of videos where he even shows all the items that he purchases when he's doing the storage lockers that he buys. And then he's always showing the videos in his warehouse of what he got through those boxes when he goes through them. Hello, Fishing and Picking. How can I interview for a morning company?
Moving company.
Moving.
Where are you located, Christian? Are you in the Philadelphia area?
You got to be in PA. Hit up Harry Humstone. He collects those.
Interesting.
Oh, okay. Yeah, Harry Humstone does a lot of cool videos. If y'all need any questions, definitely go watch his videos on Hot Wheel cars. There are certain things that he's got the knowledge so fast that it's amazing. Save money on GoPro. Some duct tape. Duct tape. Yeah.
I'm not that desperate for saving money though, but it's a good point.
Okay, so I hear that. Go ahead and tell everybody a little bit about yourself, Paul, and those that are in the chat that may not know you, because there are some new people in the chat. Let everybody know a little bit about yourself and what you do with your channel and what platforms you sell on.
Wow, I'm full screen. Okay.
That's right, up in front.
I have a cool hoodie.
That's cute.
That's Pug Life. I don't have a pug. I only have a husky. But I run a reselling channel out of Philadelphia. I'm in the Philadelphia area. During the summer, I do yard sales and thrift stores and stuff. But most of the time, I do storage units. So if you like storage wars or shows like that, pretty much this is what it is behind the scenes.
Well, what I like about your videos, though, you don't have all that drama like they did on their
For sure.
I feel like that drama's all staged.
Yeah, exactly.
Even when I used to go to live storage units, because they stopped it during COVID.
Right.
But even when I went to the live ones, there was never any drama. No one ever talks to anybody there. Everybody is like so quiet. They keep it close to the chest. So that's all staged. Yeah.
Well, I know when I used to go to storage auctions, you get to know a lot of the people that are always there, and usually it's always the same people. Every now and then you might get somebody new that you haven't seen before.
Yeah.
But I guarantee you there was nothing like that going on when you go to those auctions. So I used to love doing them. I didn't like all the work in between.
Yeah, they're way more friendlier than they like. People know that I'm the furniture guy because I have the warehouse for it. So if we saw a unit that has furniture in it and nothing else, no one else would bid but me because they're like, oh, we can't do anything with it. Paul can. So I would get
yesterday. I was telling everybody about how you did a video, which I have never thought of until I saw your video. If you have furniture you want to sell, watch Paul's video where he did a setup on a sofa set for a living room, where he actually did an area where he set up as a full living room setup just to sell items.
Yeah,
and tell everybody about.
I have a room in my warehouse. I call it a staging room. Yeah.
Let everybody know how you did that and why you started it when you started doing that type of pictures.
Well, I've been selling furniture for a while, and a lot of it wasn't moving, and I was just wondering why. But then I looked at all my pictures; it looked like it was taken in a warehouse, which was. And I don't know if you want to buy like a furniture. I don't think you want to buy it from a warehouse, you know. So I have a room that I set up in my warehouse that I call the staging room, where I have rugs, art, all decorations, and every single time I pull something down, I put a rug down, I put some art down, I make it look like it's in a house. And I saw insane success with it. Everybody was like, oh, look at that sofa. It looks cool. It would look cool in my house, you know? So stuff that I had here for like months that wasn't moving sold in a week because of that room. So that's
so smart.
Yeah. Well, in the moving business, we work for a couple stagers who stage houses for sale. That's where I got the idea from. So I was like, well, why not? And I would have
never thought of that when you did that and you talked about it in your video. I would have never thought of doing something like that because, again, I really don't do big furniture pieces. But if I do something, I would be putting that in my antique mall. Mm-hmm. But that's what you call thinking out the box.
Mm-hmm.
You got to.
Yeah.
You're a reseller. You got to think out the box all the time.
Okay, so back. I just saw a comment, which I don't know if y'all know this, but the Frugal Peanut Reseller and Chuck, that's husband and wife, they both have their own channels. And I'm glad to be part of that. I'm glad to hear that you hit your milestone of 100 subs yesterday. So that is awesome. Don't forget to put your link in the chat so everybody who is in here today can also make sure that you subscribe to them and hit the notification. That way they can continuously, because they both put out videos. That way you can support them both, and then make sure you're still subscribed and also hit the notification. We both hit the milestone yesterday. We're very thankful to you, Johnny. You're more than welcome. That's what it's all about. Johnny, stand up and let us see. Okay. I'm gonna go stand up so far because that way you can see the vest, the bow tie, and the hat.
Is Mardi Gras today? Is that?
Yeah, it is today. Tomorrow's Ash Wednesday.
I'm so out of it. I have no clue.
They did cancel Mardi Gras in New Orleans, but it's tomorrow's Ash Wednesday, which is the beginning because
of Lent. Right?
Tuesday is the last day to party before Ash Wednesday for Lent season, so that starts tomorrow. Yeah. But they are, but people are still celebrating in their own way. If y'all watched the news this morning, they're doing a yard floats where people are actually decorating their yards as if it was a float.
Wow.
They're thinking out the box too. And for all of you who may not know, that's how I started doing the moon pies on bingo and my channel as a trademark, so to say, because that's what we used to call off the floats when I go. It's Carnival Club we were in, Robert and I. It was always on Family Mardi Gras Day, which was the Sunday before Mardi Gras, or the week before Mardi Gras itself. And so we would ride that Sunday, and that was an all-day affair with 4 different Mardi Gras float Carnival clubs riding that same day. So it was a big, long day for that. And that's where moon pies came from to me.
Well, I want to complain a little bit because my Ollie's I went to the other day and they do not sell moon pies. I was so mad.
Well, believe it or not, we went to the Ollie's where we go to. The shelf was empty.
Yeah, she said I've never even seen them there, but it's a new store, so I don't know.
Sometimes.
What's that?
You may want to check some of the end caps. Sometimes they do put them on display on end caps.
Well, I asked the cashier and she said she'd never seen them there. So
really,
because it's a new store, I don't know.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I buy them by the case at Ollie's.
Wow. Well, see, that's why they keep restocking them at yours.
Yeah, I decided to do this today because it is Mardi Gras, and I saw someone.
Jen, I thought the same thing, Jen.
Auctioning off the different type of vests in different colors, and I didn't buy them because I knew I had this one, but I did have the hat and the bow tie to go with it, so that's why I wore it today. The Ric Flair look. Flash to get moon pie. That's probably true.
Wait, so are moon pies look like a South thing? Is that from like Louisiana?
Actually, in Alabama, they actually use the moon pie design of their drop for the instead of the baby for the dropping of the New Year's celebration. They actually use the moon pie.
Wow.
Yeah, and that's why Mardi Gras down south is one of the signature. Besides beads and doubloons and things like that, I would buy them by the case. And usually around Mardi Gras, they come in a silver bag that has the Mardi Gras designs on it. And when you buy them by the case and you throw them off the float, people go crazy for them.
Wow.
Yeah. And they bang on the float, I want moon pies. Yeah. That's why I brought it to the trip. Good morning, Kathy's Corner. Hello, hello, and good morning. But yeah, I definitely want to make sure it was something festive today because I've been starting to wear hats every day and I had to look for it. I forgot where I put it. And again, I have everything in crates for Mardi Gras and holidays and things like that. So that's why I wore it today.
Apparently the Walmart next to me sells moon pies.
Yeah, some reason, some moon pies. Now, if you don't find them at Ollie's in your area, you may want to check Walgreens because they do have them in their section. Now, if you go there on the moon pie or their actual crackers and pies, if they don't have them in that section, Walgreens has a $1 section. And usually that's where the moon pies are if I don't have them in the other section where they keep them at.
Yeah, they have banana marshmallow ones next to them.
Yeah. You can get it in banana, strawberry, vanilla, chocolate. During the fall season, they do have the pumpkin pie.
Pumpkin spice?
Pumpkin spice. And they also have the mint chocolate chip. The mint chocolate moon pie. So there's multiple flavors, but each place, some reason, only have certain flavors.
Interesting.
If you happen to get them, I recommend you try one by putting them in the microwave for 10 seconds. Awesome sauce.
It does sound good.
I've seen that in a movie before. People used to do that.
Mm-hmm.
They call like nuking it, right? It's called like nuking the pie. Yeah.
Now, some states have the wholesale bakery. Or the day-old bread place where they buy them and they sell them different flavors, but they also come in a box of 12. They also come in a double stuff or the large size. But I usually only get the minis when I do that for bingo.
I know there's a store in like Gatlinburg or somewhere down there that has they have a whole side of the store of moon pies.
Right. I want to check it out then.
Well, that's a little far for me to drive.
I don't even know what Gatlinburg is.
They're not that good.
I hear that. But anywho, for those who are in the chat, give them one. If you were to give anybody a what I'm thinking of here now, I'm having a brain freeze. I forgot what I was going to say. Anything that you want to recommend for someone who is just starting out, because we do have some people in here that are not eBay resellers, but they're just thinking about it or starting. What would be one of the things, top ideas that you would give somebody when sourcing? Anyone?
I would say source what you know. That's how I started out, sourcing the things that I knew a lot about. And then after I started learning about more things, then I would source those. But start with what you know, because if you know that something is worth a lot more, that because you just know that product, then start with that. And that's what I did. I started with what I knew, and then I just started adding to it.
Kathy says she only can find moon pies at Cracker Barrel. I didn't even know they had them at Cracker Barrel.
At that store?
Yeah.
Yeah, their store area.
The
Yeah, I never thought about looking there. But again, we don't have one that close either.
They just built one like 5 minutes away from me.
Oh, wow. And so what would you suggest, Paul, as far as if anybody's even looking, in your case, wanted to get into storage units?
For storage units, I would recommend having a warehouse. That's probably the first thing. Because I started out on my basement, and that was a big mistake because it fills up quick. But for sourcing, I would recommend buying stuff that you get feedback on really quick, because feedback is really important on eBay. And I know for like DVDs and like video games, people usually feedback way more often than they leave for other items. And those things are easy to find and easy to sell. And that's what I started with, just to get the feedback up. So like video games or like DVDs. And because if you don't have that much feedback, people don't really want to buy from you in the beginning for some reason. I don't know.
Well, what about you, Patrick?
You know, if you're just starting off, I think day one, look around your house and start finding the things that you no longer use. And then start there and start building from that. And then as you grow, you know, you can start going to like thrift stores and stuff of that nature. But for me, and I can only speak from my experience, what started me on this venture this time was just looking around the house, because I had stuff, man, from the 90s that I have not seen. My very first apartment, it's still in the box from when I moved from my first apartment. I know what's in there. So that's what I've been going through.
That's good stuff to have in the house, man.
Yeah.
And that's what I always say to everybody too. If you're starting out and you're thinking about getting into doing anything as far as eBay or any platform, always start sourcing in your own home for things that you have not either touched or looked at or used in less than at least in 6 months or more. Because if that's how long it's sat there and you haven't touched it, it's time to get rid of it. And that's one of the ways that I started. When we went to move from Louisiana to here, I started putting things together in a box saying, okay, this is going to eBay. This is going on eBay. And I basically labeled the box for eBay. That way, when we moved here, it all went straight to the basement because that's where I knew I was working out of. And it's amazing on how much of that stuff sold so fast when I started listing those type of things at first. And again, I'm still doing it. I'm listing things from, if I have like an area that I have upstairs that has all my glassware, because I have a lot of Fenton and a lot of glassware, and silver and sterling and all that stuff. That stuff's going to go in my antique mall. I'd rather do that than put it on any platform. I agree to start at home, something that you want and really grow. And that's the only thing that I recommend as far as doing it, because if you start that way and you start building your funds to better buy more, and you can continue by going out and sourcing. But if you're just starting out and you don't have the actual cash flow, that would be the best way to start any platform to sell on.
You know, and piggybacking off of that is taking the funds that you make from that and using that to acquire more product, and setting up a separate bank account for that too. That way you're not mixing funds. That was just something I kind of knew from early experience or other things I was doing. But you know, unless you have to use that money for like bills or something, you know, but as much as you can save from that and then turn that into going out getting other products and stuff.
Yeah, it was funny when I first started purging and selling stuff out of the house. I'd sell some stuff and then I'd be like, oh my gosh, I gotta look around. Like I was looking in every cabinet I was going through Mercari going, what does this sell for? What does this sell for?
Yeah. But what's interesting too is each platform is so different when it comes to what's selling for what on each platform. It's amazing. I wanted to finish this comment from Natasha with Willing and Dealing, and basically the first thing you don't want to start doing is just buying everything you see. But when you do start, try to make sure you place everything in some type of inventory system, because that can hurt you in the long run. I've seen a lot of videos where they have to go and buy something or do a drop ship because of the fact that they didn't have it, or they sold it and had the wrong quantity. So definitely make sure you definitely start some type of inventory list to know where and what you have.
I spent half an hour looking for a skirt yesterday they didn't have anymore. I swear I had this.
And then it's interesting, the other day you had sold a lot of clothing. When I watched your last video, I think it was, or the week before, the other video before that, you had a lot of clothes you sold in one shot. That was amazing.
Yeah, I have almost 4,000 listings on eBay, and half of them are clothes. So I have a ton of clothes. But that's part of the business of storage units. You get a lot of clothes in storage units. Chuck asked if I want to rent a warehouse, and I rent it, Chuck. This is my third one, technically. I'm in the same building, but I upgraded 3 times now. So I have 4,000 square feet, and I'm paying a little under $1,600 a month, including utilities.
Oh, that's awesome. Hello, good morning, and welcome, Paulini. Good morning. Yeah, that's one thing about it. I noticed how you've been organizing your warehouse too. So if y'all haven't seen that video, go check it out on how he definitely gave a tour of his warehouse.
It's the latest one on my channel, yeah.
Yep. Yeah, I try to watch everyone's videos, especially when they first come out with one, so I can get an idea of what they're talking about, what they're doing, and that kind of thing. And then on the weekends, I always catch up on everyone's videos that I missed. So my playlist is pretty long, but I do catch up.
That's impressive.
I try.
I keep trying to catch up, but I had just way too many people I got to watch.
Well, what I do is, like I said, I have a playlist that I say watch later, so I know that's where I want to watch. And while I'm working in the morning, I'll play it, and if I catch something that catches my eye here of what I'm hearing, then I hurry and go look at it, and then I'll go back to work. I do not have inventory trackers, but I have 2 totes full of products. Yeah, if you're just starting out, that would be one of the best things to do. And then also, a lot of times when you're listing on eBay, a lot of people don't know this or don't know where to keep track of what you're spending and what you paid for that item. I actually use my SKU number bar on my eBay store. That way, I know where I bought it from and how much I paid for it. And I know where it's at because on my inventory, I have everything by categories. And so basically, when I'm done listing it, I make sure and put it in the SKU bar of if it's, say, retail arbitrage, if it's at whatever, maybe Walmart or GameStop, initial RAWN for Walmart, and then I put how much I paid for it. And if it was on a clearance, and I'll just put CAL and then put the price that I bought it for. That way, when I go do my little clips of what's sold and I'm actually putting them in a video clip, I already know when I go to sell something, I know exactly what I paid for it without having to think about it.
That's a great idea.
Now, some people use the SKU number also where they can put, say, the first set of numbers. Say you're doing an inventory list, and you have a letter for, say, a bin, and then a number for a product in that bin. That would be the first thing you want to use, and you can still continue by using that SKU number because when you sell something, you're the only one that sees what's in that SKU number block.
Yeah, that's what I use. I say like bin A, bin B, shelf C, whatever.
Right.
So it just helps me find it.
And that's what's good about it. It's there. It's free. You don't pay for that little. It's already part of your listing. So why not take advantage of it and use it by using it as your inventory list / what you paid for it. So you can remember that when you do keep up with how much you're spending on a particular product.
Boris, yes, I don't know if Boris, yes, you can.
Susanna, have a great day. Good to see you. Thank you. Can you add SKU numbers on eBay from your phone? Yes, you can.
Yes, you can.
Yep, it's part of
the more info. Let me see where it is.
And I have a spreadsheet I do as well. Robert does too. So yeah, Robert's got an interesting one that he did where he even has a list of where he bought it from, how much he paid for it, how much, and he's got all these different things on his farm he created. So you can be creative.
Or it's in item specifics. Then you scroll all the way to the bottom. It says custom SKU at the very bottom of it. That's how you add it from your phone.
I didn't realize all the way at the bottom on the phone. I know if you do it on the computer, it's the third square from the top.
No, you hear item specifics.
Sorry to hear that.
Can't see that.
Hold on. Go ahead. I
didn't realize
it was on and I couldn't see it.
Come on, focus. At the bottom. Stupid phone. Come on. There it is. The very
At the
bottom
of the app on the phone, you said?
you gotta click on item specifics, where you put like a brand, model, whatever, and then scroll all the way to the bottom of that. At the last,
I do that on my computer. I don't usually use my phone for that. So at least everybody who knows has a phone that you can find it. Hello, Zygon Tiger. Hello, Mac. How are you doing? Mark. I always call you Mac, and I think it's Mark. Do you have an iPhone or Android?
iPhone.
iPhone. Also, don't forget, Nathan's going to be doing a premiere. I think he said 11:30 for his video today, so definitely check that out. And also, don't forget, at 11 o'clock is Hot Mess Thrifter Amy. She comes on at 11 o'clock every Tuesday and Thursday. And then at 12 o'clock, it's the continuing on Dawn and Mary's Two Hip Chicks. They also do their live every Tuesday and Thursday, so that way you can continue your morning shows. Everybody saying good morning, hello. Well, it's not there for me. And you say go to item specifics on the phone. It opens up a whole new tab, and then that's where it should be, right? Let me see. What kind of phone you have? Is it an iPhone or?
Yeah, it's an iPhone for me.
Okay, that I couldn't help you with because I don't have an iPhone.
I have an Android here. Let me check.
I have an Android. Yeah. You know, I could do that too and see. I don't do much listing. I do my drafts on here though. Let me see.
What are we looking for again?
When you're doing a listing, well, let me go to my drafts because I do have a lot of drafts. Let me see something. When you're listing, can you do the SKU number area on your phone?
Okay, gotcha.
You're
gonna go to listing item, describing item.
Yeah, Boris, I'll send you a screenshot on Instagram. Hopefully that'll help.
Okay, it's not in the description. Condition, item specific. Let's see if it's there.
Category, description, pricing.
Okay, on these the Android phones, if you go to the top portion of your listings, I'm going through my drafts. I have drafts set up, so when you go there at the very top, right under your description title, it says item specifics. If you click on the little pencil and you scroll down to the bottom, it does say custom SKU, and that's where you can type in that as well.
It's the same for iPhone.
Is that title?
Yeah, when you hit item specifics, right under the title, there's a little pencil.
Okay.
If you're on your phone, if you click on the little pencil and it opens up the item specifics, so you go all the way, scroll to the bottom. The last one says custom SKU, SKU.
It's the thing where you put like the brand, color, all that, and then but you scroll to the bottom. It's
go all the way to the bottom once you open the item specifics with the little pencil.
Now you see on mine, I don't have that.
It's the very last thing at the bottom of it.
Let's see if I can do this.
Hold on, let me bring you up here.
Interesting.
All the way to the bottom of it.
Mm-hmm. I cannot scroll anymore.
I don't see that one. You have anywhere where it says SKU, SKU on it? Huh.
That is weird.
Yeah, I don't see it. I see features. Wait, hold on. Slow down. Okay, I see the UPC. Go up a little bit. Go. Keep doing the scrolling.
I hate this phone.
I'm surprised. God, I saw it focus. I'm just impressed.
Yeah, you don't have it on there.
Huh.
Interesting.
Yeah, because watch, I'm gonna show you on mine right here. I scroll down and you look at the top. It says item specifics.
What device do you have, Johnny?
Samsung Galaxy.
Which
the 9 S9.
Okay,
so
now
item specifics. And you scroll all the way to the bottom is the very last one.
Gotcha. Now I've got the Note 8, so it may be the version of Android that are on. Let me go in and see if we get any updates.
And I'm not sure on iPhone because I don't have an iPhone. So anybody who has an iPhone, if y'all can definitely help her out with that question. Where would you find
mine's the same like yours, Johnny. And I have an iPhone.
Okay.
Perfecting Pearl said if you don't have a store, you may not have a SKU.
Oh, that's cute. That's
right.
No, on mine, on this one, I do have the basic store. So
is that the one that's the free one? You get like 200 listings?
No, not the free one.
The lowest, I think it's $4.99 or something like that.
Correct. Yes.
Okay. I'm not sure how that works, but you may have to have a store for that.
That could be it.
Thank you so much for commercials on my video.
Oh, you're so smart.
You're welcome, Mark, because I have been trying to catch up on your channel as well, and I love that sword you got. That was an awesome video. If you haven't seen that sword he had from Paul Jerry. I love it.
From Paul too.
Yes, hello, Virginia. Today is Mardi Gras Day. Even though they canceled Mardi Gras in New Orleans, I felt that I wanted to go ahead and get into the groove of Mardi Gras like I do every year. So I figured that lift me up a little bit and dress up a little bit. You do have to have a store, I think. So that may be why.
Interesting. I had no clue that was the case.
Well, now on mine, I do have I have the basic store. The what is it? The $4.99 one, the first tier. So, I mean, whatever.
You may have to have like the higher
premium.
Maybe the next level of I think what is it, 20 or 19?
Take it to the next level.
Yeah.
Yep.
That may be true. That may be why if you're not seeing it, if that's the case.
Yeah. I just got an anchor 2 weeks ago. So rip my wallet.
Awesome.
Don't forget to use. They're gonna send you a coupon. And don't forget to use it before the March.
I used it like 2 weeks ago.
Okay.
I have enough tape until like Jesus comes back.
Yeah. That's why I try to remind everybody to use it before you lose it, because every 3 months you get a new one. So I'm always making a list. I buy the computer for that. Hello, Pearls. Perlini. Hello. Good morning. Basic stores should have the custom SKU as well.
All right, gang. I'm going to hop. Thanks for having me.
Well, thank you.
Hi, Patrick.
The word right into the description of the sword. Oh, okay. Yeah, that was the one he did the video on. But anywho, definitely don't forget to use your coupons if you have one. And even if you go up and upgrade your store and you automatically go into one of those that you get a coupon for, they still give you a partial coupon for the first cycle, depending on what part of the quarter you come in on. And then from that moment on, you'll get a full coupon after that.
This one expires in March, right?
The last day of March. Yep.
Johnny, you have custom business cards for your store, right?
I'm sorry, what?
You have custom business cards for your like eBay reselling thing. Mm-hmm. Do you put them in packages you sell on eBay, or
yes?
No?
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Does that have your YouTube channel on there?
Yes, it does.
Have you received any like negative feedback because of that, or no?
Nope. I usually on my business cards, it's actually a thank you business card.
Yeah.
And it has my my email, my eBay store, my YouTube channel, and I think that's it. But anyway, it's more of a thank you card and my logo, and that's what I send all orders with. Trent is not able to make it
for myself.
Trent's not able to make it today because he has no electricity. There's a lot of people in Texas that have that storm that went through, and a lot of people do not have electricity. So that's why he's not here right now, and he is hoping to get it pretty soon. I thought that was every Tuesday for me. Yeah, it's once a year. Tomorrow's Ash Wednesday, so Mardi Gras is always the day before. And that's the day that everybody goes to parties. Hello, Dawn and Mary from Two Hip Chicks. Don't forget they are on at 12 o'clock today.
Who just asked where I was? Michael? Michael, I'm in the Philadelphia area. I'm technically not in Philly. I live about 10 minutes away from the airport. But Flipping Sports Guy is from Northeast Philly, so you probably know where you guys are probably really close.
Hello, Kelly. How are you doing? There's the channels. Jennifer's always ready and quick to put them in the chat, so definitely check them out. Don't forget to subscribe and make sure you have the notification of all, so you don't miss out on anything. You two are going to do a collab.
I don't know who to.
I don't know.
Johnny, I just ordered the cards for myself. Also, like pretty much like a thank you card, but I left the space blank, kind of like Lonnie's and Candace's are right here. So, these are the ones that Lonnie and Candace has.
Yeah.
Just ordered. So I'm gonna always write like a personal thank you in all of them.
Right.
I'm just a little afraid of putting my YouTube channel because I don't want people to know that I got them from storage units.
Right. Do they have their YouTube channel on theirs?
Yes.
Yeah. I had been putting mine on there, and I find there's no problem with it. I have not had any issues. Let me see that again. That's the one from
Chef Lips. Yeah.
Yeah, they actually sign everyone, especially when you buy something personally and they know it's a watcher.
Yeah.
They definitely put their names on them. Yeah. But I always send out a thank you note with that as my card to everyone. And if it's somebody who's a viewer and I know they're a viewer, they bought from my store, I will send them a thank you sticker with my logo on it as well.
You're big time.
Well,
you got stickers.
I'm trying to do some kind of merch things, and I do have all the different merch. And actually, DC Sales is the one that did all those for me when I first started doing those. And it's just a nice little sticker that says thank you with my logo on it. And I usually send those out when I know it's a viewer. And also, I send them out when it's somebody for the first time who wins in bingo. So if you come in and you win on bingo, everyone will be getting a sticker only on the first time.
Oh, if I knew there were stickers involved, I would be playing bingo more often. I thought all you got is just night crawlers.
How long does bingo last, Johnny?
An hour.
An hour, okay.
And we usually get up to 6 to 7 games, depending on how fast everybody wins.
Okay.
Yeah. And what it is, you pick 5 numbers between 1 through 75. You put them in the chat. You write them down. And the numbers are called. And as soon as you win, you say bingo. We stop, verify, and we show you what you win in the bags. I have 20 bags. And each bag usually has some. What I do is every week I have the people who donate things to me for bingo. And I'm rotating out the bag because if it's like, say, 3 or 4 people, I will at least do 2 to 3 bags of what they give me to donate each game until I run out. But then I also have my things that I put in there as well.
So I can send you those Pampered Chef things.
Yeah, if you want. Yeah, because I am actually out completely. I think I might have 1 or 2 things left. But what I did was I stopped putting all those in there because I have so much stuff right now that I'm trying to get all the donated items first, plus what I have. So I'm kind of making sure I have at least 1 or 2 things from myself as well, besides the moon pies. So yeah, you're more than welcome to if you like. And I'm already out of I did all the cookbooks, the scrapers, and the vegetable peelers first.
Okay.
Yeah, that's what I started with because that's what I had until I was able to get through all of it. Tom from Who's Tom Cruise? Hello, and welcome. And so yeah, I did do that at first, and now it's mainly whatever everybody sends me, I add to the list. And I always make sure when somebody wins that bag from whoever donated, I also let them know who donated it. Out of respect for the person who donated it. Let's see, I put packing slips in every one of my orders. I do that as well. As a way for peel, rip off labels where the packages are going. Right, exactly. I do that to all my packages.
Does that happen frequently? Do the post office rip off labels?
I have these little cards that I
look how cute.
And I stamp them each month with the special stamp. So this is February.
So do you make those with a stamp every time, or is that a printout that you have and then you just add to it?
No, I stamp them myself.
Oh, cool.
I usually write a personalized thing.
Right.
But I know when I get big, I may not be able to do that.
You'll have to hire somebody to do that, huh?
Define big. What's big?
Yeah. When I start shipping out like 30 a day,
Yeah.
Those are good days.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I just had a sale I ended this morning at 6 o'clock, and it's amazing on how much stuff is selling when I run a sale.
Yeah, I think my most I had like 55 in a day.
Yeah, I labeled it Val Prez, like for Valentine's Day / President's Day. So I called the sale Val Prez just for my title. Yeah. Do you sell your stickers? I do have them on my eBay store. If you go to eBay and you put in Kajun Roots Reseller in the search bar for eBay, all my merch will come up. Or just go to the description bar below, and those stickers are actually cutouts, vinyl cutouts that you can have, and there's 2 different sizes that you can purchase. So that's another way to support the channel. If you're interested, all the merch links are in the description bar below, or just go to on your eBay store in the search bar, and if you type in Kajun Roots Resell and hit enter, all my merch will come up. And so that way there's stickers, there's 2 size stickers, which I need to order this month because every month I get to order 3 things and get a discount on my orders. So I need to do that. Thank you. I wanted to do a little dress up today for Mardi Gras, being not in New Orleans, but being I'm on YouTube now and I'm kind of with the groove of what's going on, I can enjoy it. I've had that problem. Oh, I've never had that problem.
Yeah, I've never had the problem with the post office ripping off labels before.
Yeah, I haven't either. But again, I'll still put in a packing label inside just in case, along with a thank you letter that I put out to everyone. And of course, I'll still put a thank you card and I'll sign it as well.
Now, I did have a problem once with GSP. I sold like a, what do you call these? Like a die-cast kind of card thing in a box. And I shipped it in a box. Then the person from Germany got it in a padded envelope.
That's one thing when you're sending it global shipping, they take it out of whatever you're shipping it in and put it in their own products. Because I had this happen the other day where somebody that was overseas, they ordered a Sega game that I have, brand new, sealed in the box. And when they got it, it had a small ding on the back of it. Now, mind you, I put it in a box. I bubble wrapped it, put it in a box, bubble wrapped the box, then put it in a suffocation bag. Because I know by the time it would get there, they would change it. So I still shipped it in a poly bag. And what I did was I took that poly bag and put it in another poly bag just in case. And he still decided to send me an email saying he wanted a refund, but he didn't want to ship the product back. And so that didn't work with me. So, and evidently he's been doing this a lot because he sent me the information of the last time that happened, which was like last week. He decides to send me the person's information of who he bought it from, and they let him keep it and give him a refund.
Wow.
Wrong thing to do, because guess what? I was on the phone with eBay. And they were not happy with it either.
My guy didn't want to ship it back, but he left me negative feedback, said it was poor packaging. Yeah. I'm like, I shipped it in a box. Like, I didn't ship it in a box.
One thing I can have to say when I called eBay, they told me once it hits my hands and goes into the mail, and once it gets to the packing area where, because for some reason, instead of my stuff going to Kentucky, now it's going to New Jersey.
Really?
So once it hits there and it's out of their hands, then if I have to give a refund to someone. I've had this happen one time where I had to go through global shipping and get a full refund, and they refunded me the shipping as well.
Interesting. Okay.
Yeah, if that happens, you can actually go through global shipping wherever you shipped it to, and you can go through your listing that's sold, and there's going to be a link that you can go to for global shipping refund.
Yeah, I just called and they removed the feedback because he didn't want to refund me. Yeah, so they just removed the feedback for me. But like, I had no clue. I thought they just would take that box, then ship it on. But apparently they want to save money, so anytime they can take less weight out of it, they will.
And I noticed that because I've watched Garage Flips with Lonnie, and one day that happened because the guy who he sent this item to took a picture of the item that because Lonnie films everything he packs.
Yeah.
And so he already had it on video on how he packed his items. Well, once it got to the person overseas, they received it in a totally different package and it was completely damaged. So that's how I learned about going through global shipping to get your refund, because of the fact that once it hits them, they have the that's against them, so you have to get the refund through them.
That just seems like so much more work on their side.
Exactly.
Just I don't know why. Put a thing out. That just seems like unnecessary work.
I don't understand why they do that, because if we taken the time to pack it a certain way, that's how it should get there. Did I win the 300 sub giveaway? Chuck.
Custom.
He did one yet. All right, everyone. It's getting that close to time, and I do not want to be on too much longer because of the fact we do have Hot Mess Thrifter Amy coming on at 11. And then we also have Dawn and Mary at 2 Hip Chicks at 12. And so I'd like y'all to go ahead and show them some love and support as well. That's why on Tuesdays I try not to go over 11 o'clock. So we can show them some love and support as well and continue the morning shows on their channel. Hello, Jesse, Cliff. Hello, and good morning. Kajun Reseller, Chris. Hello. So definitely make sure you go check them out in there as well, because they are having their morning shows in a few minutes. So if anybody has any final thoughts to let everybody, as far as an idea or a thought on your store or your storage auctions, go ahead and let everybody know a little bit of a last minute thought or idea that you may want to tell somebody. We'll start with you, Deanie.
Thoughts. I don't know if I have any thoughts, but I'm just thankful for this channel and everything that you do, Johnny, for all of us newbies, and for everyone else and all their information. I love this community. Just the sharing and the support has been amazing, and I couldn't do it without y'all.
Thank you. And it's always an honor to have you. And this is the first time you actually come on. And again, it's always for y'all to be able to come on and promote your channel. And I would love that because of the fact that this is what I want for the channel. And I look at it this way: if I can get someone else to succeed, then I have succeeded myself. And that doesn't mean that I need to have a praise on it. It's just a matter of at least I see that somebody else is succeeding. Don't forget, Flipping Accounting has another video coming out. If you haven't watched his last one, he did another one from a Walmart clearance deal he did. He was supposed to be going to buy groceries, and he wound up sourcing at the same time. So I think we've all done that before. So definitely check it out. Nate has 11:15 premiere he's doing on cards. So check that out with him in Pittsburgh. Wait, I'm confused. Yeah, that's their channel. So definitely check it out. And again, what is a good thing for you to share with anyone that may have ideas of getting storage units?
Just don't go in it by yourself. I always have some help with you. Get a nice space and be prepared to go through a lot of trash. That's
Yeah.
Another thing I've noticed, one day I'll tell you about gloves, because I've noticed how sometimes your hands are so black.
Yes.
And I noticed the next day you had gloves on, and then those gloves were black. It's like, Lord Jesus.
Well, that stuff's been some of the stuff that I opened has been in storage units since like 1995.
Wow.
So it has like this much of dust on top of it.
Right.
Which is good. It means everything is vintage, right? That's the way I look at it.
That's the way I look at it too, because if you find a lot of dust, that means it hasn't been moved or touched. Jennifer said, Jeff, for some reason your Premiere's not set up, so I'm not sure if it's just a regular video or not. Patrick, thank you so much. Agree that Johnny's awesome. Oh, thank y'all so much. And again, I'm doing this for y'all, and I love doing this. I enjoy doing this. Happy Mardi Gras. Yes, it's nice to have a little bit part of Louisiana with me here. I did not sell these items yet because I have more time to wear. So as a premiere, the last time I just did one. So that may be the same one because I did watch that one. So yeah, check out his channel as well. He's been doing a lot of videos as far as where he's sourcing. And again, don't forget Amy, Hot Mess Thrifter. I keep always having trouble saying her screen name. Her YouTube channel. She's coming on at 11, and then again, don't forget at 12 o'clock is Dawn and Mary. And again, thank each and every one of y'all for coming out and supporting the channel. And if you're interested in supporting the channel and any merch, it is in the description bar below, like I described earlier. You're more than welcome to check it out. And so, as I say before we end each and every show, love always. Love is always free. Please be kind to one another until we meet into another chat. Have a fabulous and blessed day. And see y'all later.
Bye.
I'll talk to you in a little bit.